Hello my friends, Time Architect here, and welcome to the final episode from Zetacraft Season 2. I do hope that you enjoyed those opening time lapses of me finishing up the last few projects around Skyrim. But before we go and check out the one that you saw right behind me, I actually want to fly right on down over here because Ricky did this absolutely awesome episode to where he did all the area that I had been working on designing. So let's go ahead and check it out, but I want to turn on some shaders before we go. So let's do that now. Alright, complementary shaders have been engaged. So let's flip around and take a look at this Nordic style ruins that we see before me. Had a lot of fun, and it was a pleasant challenge to actually build this on a diagonal and still kind of keep that curved shape along with the tall tower that you see behind it. Inside we have that kind of initial like sheltered off area that a lot of adventurers you see them set up shop before they go diving down inside these ruins. Inside we just have a pretty stereotypical kind of ruined look aspect to it, but then it opens up into this first chamber, and I couldn't be happier with how this turns out. Very dark and kind of giving you that immersion feel that you're deep inside of some sort of Nordic ruins. I just absolutely love how it all turned out. And then you have the option of going down either chamber. This one has a little bit more of like a waterfall that started to leak while it deteriorated. So we'll cruise on down this side, and we can see where all of the water has ended up down here. And actually it looks like we got Mindless staring at this wall trying to figure out what it's supposed to do, because it doesn't look like your standard wall. Kind of looks more like a door. Huh. Pretty interesting way to find a little dead end. But over here we have a nice little kind of creek that if you follow, you'll actually see that there's a little chest down there. It's kind of odd that there's a chest over there and you can't reach it no matter what you do. You can't reach that. So you got to find a new way to go and get to that little Easter egg over there. So once you kind of explore your way around, you might find the opening to the door. Once you do, the door opens up into this inner chamber, and I am so satisfied with how this one turned out. It really kind of gives you that feeling that you're getting ready to fight a boss. So start that epic battle music up, and then there's going to be some sort of crypt or something up here that you'll need to defeat the warden of this area. But for now, I went ahead and put in a nice big word wall as a way to just transport you around into the server, because this is a huge base. But in typical Skyrim fashion, you gotta cruise around the backside, and there's actually another hallway. So you can get to here from either side. We even have a little bit of zombie sounds to really sell that immersion. And you can go ahead and follow this winding spiral staircase all the way down to the bottom. Like, you think you're going to be getting out of this place? Nope, you end up down into the real ruins. So here you kind of have like a lush cave, but you'll see that there's kind of some more structures in here that are going to be more of the dwarven style. So you can follow this, jump across this little creek here. You see pillars just falling over, just places in this a total array of decay. And you'll actually get to the point where one of these pillars has fallen off the wall and fallen over this little creek. Who never knows what happens if you follow the lamps off into the distance. Now inside of here we have more of the preserved dwarven ruins. You have one column that's fallen over, exposing the dirt behind. But once you cruise through that, you get a just an absolutely epic view. And there it is, of the inner chamber. This is just truly like a wow moment for me. This is the culmination of everything that Ricky and I had planned together for this inner area, and I just couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Looking at all of this amazing building that Ricky and I have done all season really gets me inspired to do one more final build before I can officially throw in the towel and retire from building Skyrim this season. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build myself a nice quaint little cabin next to a frozen lake. And then from there, I'm going to link up with Ricky and we're going to do a final walkthrough of the area that you see right behind me.
Time!
Ricky!
So we are here at the exit of spawn. Our final time lapse is now complete. The base is now done. We,
Yeah, it's weird to say
we
that.
did it.
We did the thing.
It feels almost unreal.
Alright, open
But
up
if we
that
make
lore
our
door.
way through the lore door that clearly can only be opened by 5 bows, we have the. We should really look up what this is from.
One quick thing. It's called the Dwemer Oculary.
Yeah, that's what this is themed after. And this is our exit to Skyrim. So, as you know, in Skyrim, you have to go up the spiral staircase around it to get to the top of the area. And then up here is you have your books and then your 3
Buttons.
levers, basically, to move things around to adjust the way that the sun comes in from the top and goes through and part of the Skyrim quest. So this is basically a recreation of that.
Excellent.
And from here, there is a super secret hidden doorway,
Clearly.
which we need to add probably something to cover that.
Let's use done loosely on Skyrim.
Right. But from here, as you know, in Skyrim, whenever you leave a place, it just pops you out into the side of a mountain somewhere. As for right here, it's actually putting us out by your little hut that's next to a frozen lake, as it happen in any Skyrim feature.
Yeah, I think this is a good way to end it off. It's just you end up on the backside of the mountain. All that was just a really long way through the mountain, that's all.
Right. And I believe you just finished building at the front of the mountain.
I did, yes.
Let's fly around and go look at that real quick. So if we go up, we've got our path going around the mountain. And as we come around the front here, Time has just completed High Hrothgar.
Oh, would you look at that little guy?
And one of the things that I think you did a great job of, that you talked about, was the scale of this build.
That was something that was super important because you don't want to, slap this big full-size High Hrothgar on top of this monolithic mountain and then have it throw off scale. So really had to kind of utilize a little bit of self-control and scale things down in order to keep everything in proportion.
Absolutely, but I love that it really matches the shape of the High Hrothgar build, and I love that your backpack armor stand in here is one of the graybeards.
We even got a graybeard. He actually has a graybeard too.
It's so cool. But I love that this really kind of completes the path going up the mountain, that you can walk to the peak of the mountain.
All the way to the top of the throat of the world.
Like, my goodness, Skyrim turned out so freaking cool.
This is just absolutely beyond all of my expectations of what I thought we were going to do at the beginning of this season. Like, I never would have dreamt that we would build an entire mountain with a fully detailed out village and also Nordic ruins all in one season.
We definitely did the thing.
We did the thing, absolutely.
We have been busy this season.
We have been so incredibly busy. Couldn't have done it without you, bud.
Absolutely, same to you. This has been such a blast to work on. It feels weird to finally be saying that it's done.
Yeah.
We did it.
And we also may or may not have hidden a few Easter eggs around Skyrim for you guys to discover in the world download.
As I'm literally staring at one.
No. You see nothing.
There's nothing there. Nothing to see there. But yeah, in the description below is the world download. Definitely be sure to sign on. We are at negative 3,600, 950 for the center of the peak, and you can go explore Skyrim for yourself. Please let us know what you think of it.
Definitely recommend starting from the very beginning though and take the full Skyrim journey.
Our entire base is designed to be able to be walked without an elytra from this first cart that you come in, because everyone knows, and I've got my render distance at max, so I'm struggle loading over here right now. But everyone knows you enter Skyrim on a cart, so here's how you come in, and you just be able to walk from here all the way throughout the entire base without ever needing an elytra.
Fantastic. Fully immersed the entire way.
Well, Time, it has been an absolute pleasure, and on to Season 3.
I think before we go, though, we need to do one more thing. This arrow has really been bugging me lately. And, you know, I think it's time to just go ahead and pull it out. We tried before, it just hurt, caused me a limp. I want to give it one more try. So I'll tell you what, I'll grab your arrow, you grab mine, and we'll just run as quickly as we can, and we'll see what happens.
Alright.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
That hurt.
Time?
Yeah, Ricky.
You've had an arrow of slowness in your innie?
Well, that explains a lot.
Like, no wonder.
We still got a lot done, though.
We did, but imagine if it was just like an arrow of swiftness or something.
Oh, maybe next season.
Oh, missed opportunity, I suppose.
Alright, well, now that the arrow's out of my knee, man, I feel great. Oh, man.
Absolutely.
I guess now it's just on to the next thing, right?
Yep, on to the next big adventure.
Alright, well, with that arrow out of my knee and Season 2 officially over, it's just me alone on the server, and you know what? I think that this quiet little cabin tucked away on the backside of the mountain is the perfect spot for me to sit down, relax, and just enjoy all of the building that has happened in this season. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in here and just put all of my stuff that I carried around this season, including an arrow from my knee. Let's empty out the ender chest also, so you can get everything that I had for this season. It'll all be right here inside this barrel, waiting for you to come and check it out during the world download. There we go. Nice and safe. But with that, my friends, this has been an absolutely excellent season. And I'm sad that Season 2 is over, but I am so excited to see what the future holds. With that, my friends, it's been Time Architect, signing off for the last time from Season 2 of Zetacraft, wishing you guys to have a good one. See ya, everybody.